So the last time I uploaded a video about using a CrossFit bar versus a weightlifting bar, a bunch of people asked me what's the difference between a CrossFit bar and a weightlifting bar and a powerlifting bar. So here's a quick update, all right? The black and silver barbell you see here, the Aerofit barbell, this is a standard Olympic weightlifting bar, all right? In a weightlifting bar, the knurling is mid-sized, okay? It's not too deep, it's not too shallow, all right? It has knurlings at multiple points, at the ends, between, and also in the center, okay? That's for spacing the barbell position when you lift. So if you're holding wide, you know where to hold it. You're holding mid, you know where to hold it, all right? A center provides a judgment of where the center of the barbell is, all right? This is not very deep. It's deep enough to give you a grip, but not too deep to tear into your hands, all right? Compared to that, you have the CrossFit barbell, the Red Raptor, as I use from Aerofit, all right? Now here, it has multiple marks on the knurling for all different kind of positions because you're going to do multiple lifts with these, multiple movements. You might also use them for landmine work, all right? The center knurling is completely missing, okay? That is because when you're doing many reps of stuff like clean and jerks and stuff, unlike a weightlifting movement where you're just doing a few reps of it. When you're doing multiple reps, you want to avoid friction on the chest again and again when the bar lands on your center, all right? So that's why the center knurling is not given in a hybrid or CrossFit barbell. Also, the depth of the knurling itself. If you see the two barbells, this is slightly deeper. This is not so deep. Again, for the same reason, you do not want to get cuts and damages when you're doing multiple reps. Now you compare that to a powerlifting barbell, okay? Now, we don't have a powerlifting barbell here because here we do not do much of powerlifting, but this is the kind of depth of the knurling you will get. It will be very deep, okay? To the point that it can even cut into your hands if you try to do multiple reps with it, okay? Also, a powerlifting barbell length will be longer if it's a deadlifting specialized bar. A lot of differences that come there. In these two, which are the Olympic standard barbells, which is a CrossFit barbell and a regular Olympic standard barbell, you see a sleeve that's very robust, okay? Also, the sleeve is independent of the barbell itself, which means that the sleeve revolves and so easily, all right? That allows the weight to move independently when you're lifting the weights, okay? So the plate rolls, the barbell doesn't roll along with it, twisting your hands. When you whip the barbell up, it is free to roll. And here's another benefit of having a calibrated barbell. The plates, they just slide in easy, minimum effort. Also, the calibration of the barbells is written on the end, so you know exactly what you're getting into. This is a 28.2 mm calibrated barbell of 20 kgs, which is perfect standard lifting weight. And as I was mentioning about the sleeves move independently of the barbell. So the barbell stays steady, but the plates can move. So when you whip a weight, it does not hurt you. And this free flow allows you to lift very heavy, very efficiently without any injury. Also, these barbells are made of tensile steel, which means when you lift a very heavy load with it, the barbell itself gives a certain bend that takes away the play from the weights before you lift it, reducing the chance of injury. Also improvising your lift when you're doing powerful weightlifting movements like clean and jerks and snatches. So that is why you need specialized lifting barbells. Do not try to save a few bucks and go for the cheap variations of your gym barbells available in the market. They will injure you, they will not give you a good performance, and most importantly, if you ever plan to compete, they are not calibrated, they are not right, they don't fit the plates right, they'll take a lot of your energy even while training, and the weights might not be right when you actually go into competition. So use a good barbell, use a barbell that's made for the right purpose, and if you're choosing to buy a new barbell, I suggest Aerofit. They have excellent weightlifting barbells, excellent CrossFit barbells, excellent powerlifting barbells, excellent barbells if you want to specialize in deadlifts. So they have the right barbells for the right reasons. Use the right tools for the right spot, and it will give you a great benefit. This is Pushkar Shirke for Project Battlefit. I hope that helps.